Hello and welcome to VLOGMAS Voyage 2025, where we are traveling around the world using the alphabet as our guide. Today we are on the letter I, and we are taking a very short train journey from Brussels over to The Hague in the Netherlands. And this is where the International Court of Justice is found. So the International Court of Justice is located in the Peace Palace, which was built for a court that was prior to the International Court of Justice and later became the International Court of Justice, but it was built in 1913, primarily with funds by Andrew Carnegie. It is a beautiful building. It is still, in terms of the tours of it, handled by the Carnegie Institute, and it's not open very often. It's just occasionally on the weekends. I don't even know if there's a pattern to it or if they just do it when there's nothing else going on, but it's not all the time. I was lucky the first time I was in The Hague to be able to tour the Peace Palace, and it is absolutely beautiful and definitely something you should do. I don't think it's open very often though, so even if it isn't open, it is still something worthwhile to see because it is a beautiful building, and they have a really nice visitor center there. They have a small exhibit and an audio guide for it where they tell you about the history of the Peace Palace and how the International Court of Justice came into play. The International Court of Justice is the court for the United Nations. So if one country needs to sue another country for something like a treaty violation, this is where it is done. So they have a very important role internationally, and I think it's something that not a lot of people are aware of that exists. The Hague also has something called the International Criminal Court that is handling things like war crimes, genocide, stuff like that. So The Hague is really a very important city for international law, which is an area that I am very interested in. The Hague itself is a beautiful city. I highly recommend it. I'm not a big fan of Amsterdam. The Hague is my favorite city. They're very close together, so a lot of people only see The Hague as a day trip from Amsterdam, but I would definitely recommend spending a couple of days there. There's plenty to do. Like I said, it's a beautiful city, and it has a lot of the aspects that you get with Amsterdam, but in a smaller city, and I think that's why I like it. So highly recommend visiting The Hague and specifically going to the Peace Palace, where you will find the International Court of Justice. What is your favorite place beginning with the letter I? Please put that in the comments below. And I am skipping J. There wasn't anything I could think of for the letter J, so we will be skipping that and moving on to the letter K tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.